Hello students, welcome back. We are doing exercise 1.1 of chapter 1 relations and functions of class 12. So today we have to start from 6th question of this exercise. So what's the question? Show that the relation R in the set. So set is given to us and relation is also given to us. So relation has these elements 1, 2 and 2, 1. Is symmetric but neither reflexive nor transitive. So this is what we have to show. So it's very simple. So first one, reflexive. So we know for reflexive relation A comma A, this type of ordered pair should belongs to relation R. But A comma A, we can see we don't have 1 comma 1. See, relation we are choosing from this set 1, 2, 3. So we should have these type of ordered pairs. The relation should have these type of ordered pairs 1 comma 1, 2 comma 2, 3 comma 3, because this thing should be true for all the elements of set of the given set. But we see all these elements doesn't belongs to the given relation. So therefore R is not reflexive. R is not reflexive. So simply you can write these ordered pairs doesn't belongs to R, therefore R is not reflexive. Now symmetric, it's given this one is symmetric and it's clearly visible also. So for symmetric we know if A comma B belongs to R, it implies B comma A should also belongs to R. So it's visible. I have 1 comma 2. So I have here 2 comma 1 as well. So which means the given relation is symmetric. See, this is AB and this is BA. So therefore given relation R is symmetric. So see, it's given also it is symmetric but neither reflexive nor transitive. So it's not reflexive, we have already proved. Now we have to prove that this is not transitive. So given relation is R is equals to 1 comma 2 and 2 comma 1. Only two ordered pairs are there. For transitive we know if A comma B and B comma A, if A comma B and B comma C, not A, belongs to R, it implies I should have A comma C in the given relation. But here we can see we have this is A, this is B. Again this is B and this is, let's say this is C. So to satisfy this thing I should have 1 comma 1 also. So 1 comma 1 doesn't belongs to relation R, therefore CAB BC. So here 1 comma 1. So these two elements should also be present in the given relation. So therefore R is not transitive. So we can write here, therefore relation R is symmetric but not reflexive, but neither reflexive nor transitive. So one sentence you can mention here. So this is done. Let's do next question. Question number 7. Show that the relation R in the set A of all books in a library. So what is the set? You have to understand the set here. Set A is the set of all books. Set of all books in a library of a college. So relation is given to us R equals to XY such that X and Y have same number of pages. Same number of pages. Okay. So first one, it's mentioned here that this relation is equivalence relation. So equivalence relation means the given relation is reflexive, symmetric and transitive. If the given relation is symmetric, reflexive and transitive, so that relation is known as equivalence relation. So for reflexive, we know this thing. So relation is defined by this thing. R like X and Y, they have same number of pages. So if I have these type of ordered pairs, A comma A, so A comma A means the same element, right? So we know A and A, both of these A's, A and A, because the element is same, so it will satisfy, have same number of pages. Same number of pages. So this thing always be satisfied because it's the ordered pair of same book. So same book, suppose I am taking maths textbook, it has 200 pages. So this one will also has 200 pages. So pages will remain same here because book itself it's same. Therefore, R is reflexive. Reflexive relation. Now symmetric. For symmetric, we know if A comma B belongs to R, it implies B comma A should also belongs to R. So this thing we have to check. This thing we have to check. The thing which is after implies that always we have to check. So A comma B is present in the relation. Suppose A is maths book and B is English book. So if this ordered pair exists in this relation, so that means A and B have same number of pages. A and B have same number of pages. So from first ordered pair, we can conclude this thing. Okay, so that means if B comma A is there, see if this is maths book and this is English book, so that means you can see here A and B, so maths and English, if they have same number of pages, so that means yes, here because only their place is changed, book is not changed, place is only changed. So this also will satisfy this thing that B and A have same number of pages. So therefore we can write this thing here for this one. If A comma B belongs to R, it implies B comma A also belongs to R. Therefore R is symmetric. But this thing will always be true because the same books here we are keeping like this, and for to maintain the symmetric relation, so when you are just interchanging the position, so books we are not changing, so that means if they have same number of pages, these ordered pairs books will also be having same number of pages. Now transitive. So similarly, see transitive, first of all we know if AB and BC belongs to R, it implies AC should belongs to R. So this thing we have to again check what information we are getting from these two ordered pairs. So from this one I am getting A and B have same number of pages. A and B have same number of pages. From this one I am getting information that B and C have same number of pages. Have same number of pages. That means if A has 10 page, B will also has 10 page. Same way, here B we have already concluded that B have 10 pages here. So that means C also will have 10 pages, right? So this implies A and C, they will also have same number of pages, right? So this thing is true if A comma B and B comma C belongs to R, A comma C also belongs to R. Therefore, given relation is transitive. So now we have seen this relation R is reflexive, symmetric and transitive. So we can conclude therefore relation R is an equivalence relation. Because the relation which is reflexive, symmetric and transitive, that relation is known as equivalence relation. Let's do next one. This is question number 8. So in this question, it's given to us, show that the relation R in the set A. So set is given to us. We have to show that this relation, so relation is given to us as R is equals to A comma B, such that mod of A minus B is even. So this is a given relation. So we have to show that this is an equivalence relation. So it's similar to the previous question. So whenever we have to prove any relation is equivalence relation, that means we have to prove that relation is symmetric, reflexive, and transitive. So let's do that. First of all, first part we will do till here. Then we will see the next part. Now for reflexive. First of all, for reflexive, we know if I have this type of ordered pair, A comma A. So this type of ordered pair will always belongs to R, because if I do mod of their subtraction, if I do mod of A minus A, so this I'll get 0. 0 is what? 0 is even. So it belongs to relation R. So therefore all these elements, if you are taking any same elements 1 comma 1, because from these sets we have to take, I should have 1 comma 1, 2 comma 2, 3 comma 3, 4 comma 4, 5. So for element should be chosen from this set. So all these elements will satisfy, because after subtracting same element I will always get 0, and 0 is even. Okay, so therefore R is reflexive. Second one, symmetric. Symmetric also, if I have any ordered pair A comma B. So A comma B, it's satisfied that because this belongs to R. That means A comma B's mod, it is what? It is even. A comma B's mod is what? Even. So it implies B comma A will also belong to relation R, because see A minus B or B, if I have 2 minus 4, see 2 minus 4's mod, if I do, mod means negative value will also be positive. So 2 minus 4 I'll get mod of negative 2, negative 2's mod is positive 2 only. So if I do, so this ordered pair is like 2 comma 4. If I do 4 comma 2, because for symmetric I am explaining you, so its mod will be the relation is mod of 4 minus 2, which is again equals to 2. 2 is even. So basically you will be getting same number only. If mod of A minus B is even, then mod of B minus A will also be equals to even. So symmetric. Therefore R is symmetric, and this thing will be true for all the elements, because see here I will just show you also, because here ordered pair is already given to us, or set is given to us, not ordered pair. So I'll just show you. So this is just a set. Let's say this is set A, 1 2 3 4 5. So now you can see here I will have these type of ordered pairs for this one to be symmetric. So 1 comma 3, then 3 comma 1, because if I do their subtraction I'll get even number 2. For both of their subtraction 2 I'll get. So 1 comma 1, this will be 1 comma 1. If we are interchanging also, it will be still 1 comma 1. So this, for all the duplets, this condition will always be satisfied. Then 1 and 3 is done. Then 2 and 4 also. See 2, 4, if I am taking 4, 2, I can also take, because if I do 2 minus 4, I'll get 2, which is even, and 4 minus 2 is also 2, because their mod we are taking, which is also again even. Then I can take 3 and 5. So 3 comma 5 and 5 comma 3. So all these elements that belongs to R. All these ordered pairs belongs to R. Therefore, and they are satisfying this mod of A minus B is equals to even. So therefore R is symmetric. Now transitive. Third one is transitive. Transitive, we know if A comma B and B comma C belongs to R, it implies A comma C also belongs to R. So we have to check. See, you see here, with from here itself we will do that. So here we can see A comma B. A comma B, let's say, because I have to choose ordered pairs from here. So 1 comma 2. If 1 comma 2 is there, then 2 comma 4, because these two should satisfy this thing, that mod of a minus b is even. So it is 1 comma 2 will not satisfy, because 1 comma 2 it will give us 1, so which is not even. So 1 comma 3. 1 comma 3, because mod of 1 comma 3 will give us 2, which is even, and then 3 comma 5. 3 comma 5. So 3 minus 5 is minus 2. If I do its mod, it will be positive 2. So these two belongs to R. So now we can see here, see this is A, this is B, this is B, this is C. So A comma C is what? 1 comma 5. So 1 comma 5 also you can see, if I do mod of 1 minus 5, this is equals to minus 4's mod, which is equals to 4, and which is even. So 1 comma C also, 1 comma C means 1 comma 5, it also belongs to R, because it is satisfying this relation. So therefore I can say given relation is transitive. So the given relation you can check for other ordered pair also if possible. Now we have proved that this relation is reflexive, symmetric and transitive. So therefore we can say relation R is the full relation. Also you can write A comma B such that mod of A minus B is even. So this relation is an equivalence relation. Yes, so first part of the question is done. So I told you till here relation is equals to AB such that A mod of A minus B is even is an equivalence relation. So this is what we have proved. Now what we have to show. Show that all the elements 1, 3, 5 are related to each other, and all the elements 2, 4 are related to each other, but no elements of this set is related to any element of 2, 4. So what we have to show, so they have given us two sets now. Let us say this set is A. So this is 1, 3, 5. From that set only they have chosen. I'll just write it as set B. So they have given us two sets now from the same set. Earlier one set is given to us. So here I'll write original set is given to us as A is equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So from here they have chosen one set. Subset you can say 1, 3, 5, and one more subset of the set A, that is 2, 4. So what we have to prove for this relation is given to us AB such that mod of A minus B is even. So this relation, for this relation only these elements are related to each other, and only these elements of this set they are, but these two sets they are not related to, but elements of set B they are not related to elements of set A. So this is already true. Why? Because you can see if I am taking the relation, so here I can choose elements like this 1 comma 1, then 3 comma 3, then 5 comma 5. Then I can choose 1 comma 3 and 3 comma 1. So all these ordered pair they will satisfy this thing. Then I can choose 1 comma 1 is already there. Then I can choose 1 3 3 5. Then 1 comma 5 also I can choose. So all these ordered pairs you can see they are satisfying. 5 comma for this one I can choose one more ordered pair 5 comma 1, 5 comma 3 as well. So I have just written few ordered pairs from set B. So you can see here these ordered pairs are satisfying this thing. Same way if I choose elements of set C, I'll get this type of ordered pairs here 2 comma 2 and 4 comma 4, then 2 comma 4. So 2 comma 4, and then I already have, so if I see this one for transitive, so this is AB, this is BC. So 2 comma 4 is already present. Yes. So I will have these ordered pairs from set C. So these ordered pairs also satisfying the given relation. See here Now we can see if I am choosing mixed elements. If I am choosing 1 and 2. See 1 and 2, if I apply this relation A minus B, it will not give us even number. Okay, so 1 with 4 also, if you see 1 minus 4 or 4 minus 1, it is not even numbers. 3 minus 2 or 4 minus or 2 minus 3, again this is not even number. Same for 4 minus 5 or 5 minus 4. So this is not an even number. So that's why we can say, we can mention here elements of set B and set C, they are not related to each other. Like here one sentence they have mentioned, same we can mention. So therefore no element of 1, 3, 5 set is related to any element of 2, 4 set. So I named this set as B, this one I named as B, and this one I named as C. Because these, if you relate 1 with 2 or 1 with 4, they will not satisfy this relation.